Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I don't have a plaid shirt on today. I'm repping my city. It's Raise a Flag. National League champs. The Cubs. Yay. Yes, I am from Chicago. No, I do not live there anymore. But it's okay. It is okay. But anyways, I might as well mention now that today my goal is to record 1 or 2 videos. So if you see the next 1 or 2 tutorials with the same shirt, I'm not being dirty. It's just, you know, I'm trying to be proactive, you know? So excuse me. Today I'm actually going to use the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. And it's this guy right here. And like I mentioned in my last video, if you haven't seen my Wet n Wild video, stop this video and go watch it, because it's bomb. Okay, I'm tooting my own horn, just so you know. But anyways, I do not like the spoolie on this. Is way too soft. Like, my hairs are thick. Okay, I need something that's gonna like brush them real good, you know. So I'm just gonna use a spoolie that I have, and this is, I think, yes, this is the OPV brushes. Oh, and another thing, please bear with me, you guys. My eyes are really sensitive today. I tried to put on some contacts and it burned my eye. I think I'm allergic to the solution that I use, because this is a new solution that I'm using for my contacts, and I put it in this eye and it burned so much, like I could barely take out the, like, I could barely open my eye to take out the contacts. That's how bad it was. Like, my gosh. Okay. So the way I like to do my brows is that, of course, I use a mirror. I'm trying not to use that black handle mirror because I know it's kind of big and it's always like right here in my face. But basically, so I have a hand mirror, always in hand. And then I have this kind of mirror right here in front of me on my desk, and I'm gonna start from like, I'm not gonna start from the beginning of my brow. I'm gonna start more like right here, just so this area isn't so dark. And if that doesn't make any sense, just watch really closely, because I'm just gonna show you. So I like to start from right here, and I go in lightly, very light-handed, and I just start like tracing my brow like so, and then I come in closer to the front of my brow, and again extremely lightly, and then I go with the spoolie and brush my brows upward so I can see exactly where I'm trying to create, you know, the shape of my brow, because I don't want to do it too low so my brow isn't too big, because I'm not trying to overshape or overline my brow. I'm just trying to go with the natural shape of it, because my eyebrows are bushy and full. And then I like to tilt my head a little bit like that and brush the tail of my brow outward instead of down, because I already have hooded eyes, and I just feel like if I brush it outward like this, it makes my eyes look less bushy. And I do that. And then once I'm done with lining my brow, I like to take my brow pencil and just like swipe up. Take the brow pencil and just swipe up in the front of my brow to color the brow in. And then again, I take my spoolie and I brush my brows. Now I'm just brushing my brows so they could be a little bit downward, so I could again line my brows with the natural lining. We're not trying to go too crazy. And again, I start in this area right here, very lightly. And I always try to relax my face, because if I don't, my eyebrows go up And I don't want this arch to be so arched that it looks like a Nike sign, you know? We don't want to have eyebrows that are looking like this. At least not on my face. That's not my cup of tea. Okay. So line our brows again. What I do recommend is that if you mess up, just take the spoolie and go over where you mess up like pretty hard, and it just brushes everything away, and you can start all over again. That's only if you're going with a pencil. I don't know how it works with a pomade. And I just follow the shape of my brow. And again, I turn my head and I tilt it a little bit for the tail of my brow, because if you did notice, I don't have hair right here at the tail of my brow, so I have to create like a shade for the end of my brow, and then I just go and fill in my brow. Just swipe it and swipe it throughout the brow. And always start with the side of your face that you feel most comfortable with. I feel like this brow is a bit easier to do than this brow, so I always leave this one for last. I just naturally go in with this brow first because it's just better for me. It's easier. I already know, you know, this one never gives me problems. So now I'm just going towards the front of the brow, and since this is an angle retractable pencil, I'm gonna go with the little pointy side and do hair-like strokes at the front of my brow, very lightly. When it comes to doing my brows, I do everything very lightly because I don't want it to look so harsh or boxy, because one, I already have thick, dark eyebrows, and if I go in very harsh, it's not gonna look right. I do have some sparse areas, and wherever I see sparse areas, I just try to fill it in. There we go. And that is my right brow, all nice and filled in and done. Yada yada yada. I always like to take the spoolie and brush the front of my brow in case it's too harsh, just to like lighten it up. You see how I just lightened up? So now I'm gonna go in with my more difficult brow, and I'm just gonna do basically everything that I did on this brow. I'm gonna try to recreate on this brow. And remember, brows are not twins. They're more like sisters from your daddy's side, okay? Cousins, or just best friends, but they're never twins, okay? So don't worry, this brow is not gonna look like this one, but it's okay. We're gonna try for them to look a little bit the same. We're not going for best friends, we're going for sisters or cousins today, okay? Okay. Now I would say that if you're a beginner, I wouldn't go in with an angled pencil, with an angled brow pencil, because it'll be harder for you to do your brows. I would go in with a more pointed brow pencil, L'Oreal Stylist Definer pencil that has more of a pointed tip rather than an angled, or Maybelline Brow Precise pencil. That one's also really good. Now we're gonna clean our brows And I'm using, of course, the L'Oreal, what? Skirt. Now we're gonna clean our brows. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition in the shade Fawn and in the shade Creamy Beige. I'm using these two. I'm using Creamy Beige underneath just to give that highlighted effect on the eyebrows. I'm sorry that I'm a blind bat, you guys. I'm so sorry. And you want to get as close as, well, I try to get as close as I can to the actual eyebrow just to get that nice, crisp, clean effect. And again, I swipe outward rather than downward. We're just going to do the same to the other brow. You can find this concealer at Ulta, online on lagirl.com, and also in your local beauty supply store. Go like this with the brush, so this part of my brow is the most natural. I'm just gonna go in with, this is the Morphe beauty sponge, and what I do is that I pat the concealer and I swipe it down onto my eyelid, and then I grab the butt of the beauty blender, pinch it, and then just the top of my brow, swipe it upward. And you just blend out that concealer, girl. Alright, you guys, so we blended the concealer. I'm gonna go off camera and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. So I did the rest of my face, and now we're gonna set the brows. I'm using the, first I'm gonna go in with the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Brows, and I'm just gonna lightly set my brows. And I like to start from the, like from the front of the brow. This does have like microfibers on the brush, so it will make your eyebrow look a little bit fuller, and I like that. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Ulta Beauty Brow Gel Shaping Gel in clear. But I like to do my eyebrows last because any powder that falls on my brows from my doing my face, I get to brush it off. It's for this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed my tutorials. I'm trying to get better at editing properly and fast, so I could start uploading twice a week, so be on the lookout for that. I feel like it's gonna be easier for me to film and throw out videos twice a week rather than once a week. So yeah, I really hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment down below so we get you chat. Okay? Alright guys, bye. Ugh, I can't see. Switching mirrors. I'm more comfortable with this mirror. There we go. So now we are going to clean our eyebrows. Is it gonna rain? Oh no, I'm working with sunlight. Ugh, whatever. Now I am going to, clean the top part of the brow.